Welcome one and all. This time we're back for Tuatara in Spielberg in Austria in the Styrian Hills. We're here for the next round of the opening season of the Tuatara Racing League, run by the likes of F1 Alex, of course. As once again in the Ferrari, go down the pit lane. A decent recovery last time out in Bahrain. If you watched the video, it's probably spoiled for you if you haven't watched it. We got a drive through on lap 2, sorry. In the Bahrain race last week. It'd be pitted lap 4, but then we was able to recover to, I think it was around P8, which wasn't too bad. We recovered to where we qualified, but we're looking to go a bit better here, aiming for top 6, top 5 in this race, especially considering that the pace of the drivers on display today are absolutely rapid as we go around the final corner to begin our opening lap in qualifying down the main straight towards turn number 1. Not using any overtake here because we want to save as much overtake possible for this straight here. Down the second straight, if we go towards the slight left kink of turn 2, which is flat out, and then towards the hairpin at turn number 3, overtake down the whole way, none just before the braking zone. 15.903 at the end of the first sector. Now down the back straight towards turn number 4. Arguably the second favourite overtaking spot on the circuit as we go on the braking, just around the 100 metre board. Flick the wheel in a little bit wider, the apex straight on the power, burning the battery once again, down to around 40% battery, and straight back up in the none, and then through turn number 6, and then towards turn number 7 at the end of the middle sector, through turn number 7, and then towards turn number 8, using all the curb, and then the curb actually gives us oversteer, and it slides us off the road. So track limit invalidation on attempt number 1. We're going to complete the lap anyway to see what it was, because I think we actually probably would have lost time from that little correction. As we come towards the line, it's a 103.884 for the first run in qualifying, which, not the greatest, but not the best, or the worst. Anyway, once again, we had fuel, so we went again on the same tyres, and over the line at 103.919, so near on similar lap times in old and new tyres. Anyway, we come around the final corner to begin our final lap in qualifying. 2 minutes 10 left on the clock, so we have time to bail out if we need it. We go down the main straight towards turn number 1, fling the car in, using a bit of the apex here. Hopefully, Bruno Kwan will get out of the way as we go down the back straight, which he does. We are 700ths up as we go towards turn 3. The Alpine ahead was trying to give us a little bit of a tow, but get out of the way, we would have got that. Yeah, we go through turn number 3, and it's a bit of a tentative exit, only a 10th up as we go down towards turn number 4, and using all the battery, straight into none, then in the braking zone. Much better apex on this occasion compared to the first lap you saw. 2 tenths up, lose a couple fouls on the exit, but in the battery usage, we do gain some time back through turn number 6 then. We gain a couple hundredths, now 3 tenths up. Through turn number 7, we go and find another 10th of a second. Now down towards turn 9, turn number 10. Arguably the easiest corners to invalidate on. We sling it through turn number 9, using a little bit of the curb. Then through turn number 10, powering to the line. DRS enabled, battery deployed, over the line, so 103.4, and a 4/10 improvement is only P8 on the grid provisionally. But will anyone else beat it? No, they won't. We will be lining up 8th on the grid for the Austrian Grand Prix. And I was saying this pre-race, the qualifying position isn't really going to matter as much because of the strategy we're going for today. People usually expect the 2-stop strategy, but as you can see here, we're going different. We're going to go for the 1-stop to see if track position could actually work crucial for us. But it's time to go to the start lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Austria, 5 lights on, it's 5 lights out, and away we go on the run down towards turn number 1. It's quite an even start. We have a decent start. We're going to take it very cautious in turn number 1 on the inside of Hisser. Around the outside goes Ezzo, gets a much better exit. We forget to shift down the second, and the Sauber is well right on our tail, but instantly we are managing these tyres because we have to do at least 14 laps on these tyres to have any hope and making the 1-stop possible. We look around the outside of the McLaren, but the Sauber's on the inside. We're short shifting, as you can see, instantly just to save the rear tyres, not deploying our battery completely, because we need to make sure, because we're managing, we're definitely going to have an instant lack of pace as the Sauber diving on the inside for P9 in the Grand Prix. I hope just not to fight it. Use a little bit of battery to make sure the Red Bull behind doesn't have any hope, but we are down into 10th, but not the end of the world considering we are just managing the tyres in the opening stages of this Grand Prix. Through turn number 7 we go, down to 10th, but already managing these tyres and definitely already got the best tyres on the field, I would presume, unless anyone has started on the hards. As we go down towards turn number 3, the McLaren behind has spun off and has retired from the session, as there's dueling up ahead. The Williams, maybe a bit of a collision there. I don't know if it's Bill Souza or Bruno Kwan as we go down towards turn 1 on lap number 5, and this is going to be our first chance as the Sauber runs in deep, gets stuck on the curb, and as we make our way down towards turn 2 and 3, we've got the outside line, we've got the battery, and we're going to fly on by the Kick Sauber as in towards turn 3. The Sauber decides to lunge it on the inside. It goes a little bit deep, but just leaves us room, and we go around the outside, but it's a bit unnecessary that. It's cost us unnecessary time, so we're going to have to push these tyres a little bit to ensure that we do catch back up. Through turn 4 we go, flicking the wheel as we go a little bit deep, just using the flicks to try and help with the rotation as we go flat through 5 towards turn number 6 through the left-hander as the Alpine behind gives a 3-second penalty for track limits. The Sauber behind as well actually spun off a bit and has lost over 2 seconds. The Red Bull as well has spun off and is in the wall in the exit of 5 as we comfortably get back within the DRS, half a second behind as we enter turn number 9 and before turn number 10. Ezzo dropping back a little bit as well, but we're making sure we have like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 10th gap to ensure that it doesn't really affect us as much as we go through turn number 8. Turn number 9 approaching us, and you can just see there, cars pulling off to the inside line. I was thinking, oh, maybe a 10, but no, they're on lap 7, they're peeling into the pit lane. And I was saying this on my Twitch, this is absolutely perfect for us because they've had to pit that early. They've mudded their tyres so much earlier than expected as more cars peel into pit lane. I think it's Nasev, the race leader, who's into the pit lane along with Sarah, as TK would say. Sarah into pit lane along with the Racing Bulls. We go through turn 1. We're up into 4th place in this race now, and our tyres not even above 60% yet. As we go through turn number 9, once again, Biel Souza now into pit lane as well. The Red Bull ahead of Davi and Edney. I've probably butchered that, but we'll just go with Davi. Davi stays out, Ezzo stays out as well. So we're doing very well with our tyres. We come around turn number 8 and towards turn number 9, Ezzo and Davi still out on the track, but you see Ezzo peeling into pit lane now, doing 11 laps on the mediums. It's potentially a one-stop as he goes deep over the line, but I don't really think that he will be able to make it to the end. Davi as well continuing. That's telling me Davi's on the one stop. As we go round the final corner, we get half a second on this lap on Davi. We're absolutely fine. We've been managing our tyres so much better. Already just above 6%. Davi's actually just disconnected as well. And now his AI is peeling into the pit lane. So we are now the race leader in Tuatara once again. Going for the alternate strategy. We've got 7.8 seconds over in the 7, the Racing Bulls. And that gap is going to come down very quickly. Haven't got a track limit warning as of yet as we go through turn number 1. A little bit wider than we will have wanted. This tyres slowly starting to go as we go through turn 1. And there is our first track limit warning on lap 15. A lot better than I expected. It took me 14 corners on one turn, 14 laps on one turn to get a warning. But this is our in lap here. 16 laps done on the set of the mediums. The tyres are screaming. You just see that the indicator is almost plain black red as we go towards turn number 3. Look at the tyre wear, 76%. As we go out of turn 8, and the 7 is 1.8 seconds behind. This is our cue now to peel into the pit through turn number 9 in towards the pit road we go, taking the tighter line to indicate we are pitting, and now we've got to absolutely push it. We need to make sure we don't lose any time in the pit lane, taking it a bit tentative just to ensure we don't speed, but again pushing the limits. Into the box we go now for a set of the hard compound tyres. Green light goes, and instantly we are away. Fresh set of hards for 20 laps to take us to the end of the Grand Prix here. But the crucial thing is we make sure we come out ahead of the Alpine as we go on the pit exit. The Alpine's just come across the start-finish line as we go through turn 1, taking the inside road on the pit exit, and we are ahead of the Alpine, and we have got plenty of clean air to use. And the one stop is well and truly underway as we come around the final corner, and instantly we are gaining time without a doubt. 14.6 is the gap. This time next lap, we're 13.1. We have gained 1.6 seconds on the last lap, but there was a lot of battling. As we go to the next lap, only half a second gain on this occasion. We've got to make sure we are managing our tyres a lot to ensure that we make it to the end. As we now Hisser comes into the box as well, who's either one of two drivers currently in the top 5 who had a 3-second time penalty. They will come out around maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds away as we go through turn 9 and turn 10. Biel Souza into the box as well. Another driver with a 3-second penalty, and I believe the championship leader, I might be wrong in saying that, but we are ahead of Biel Souza now as well, and we are, without a doubt, net race leader here. We're up into 4th as we go through turn 1, but then towards turn number 9, turn number 10, Nisev and Bruno Kwan once again pitting with each other. Through turn 9, turn 10 we go. We will jump these, we'll probably have like around a 5, 6, 7 second gap to those drivers behind. Hisser is almost within our DRS, 2.1 behind, but yeah, comfortably ahead of the 7 Bruno Kwan. As through turn 1 we go. We are up into 2nd place as now Ezo into pit lane. We are the race leader in Austria. We lead the Austrian Grand Prix, but for how much longer? Biel Souza actually got ahead of Hisser, and Biel Souza is now within our DRS as we make our way climbing the hill towards turn number 3. Biel Souza on this occasion not close enough, but those tyres are going to have so much more grip than ours as we go down the back straight towards turn number 4. We're keeping our battery on because I don't ideally want to get overtaken here as we go in towards turn number 4. Biel Souza on this occasion not close enough. We run in a little bit deep, sensitive on the traction, and instantly the Williams is there, and I don't see a point in fighting this one. There's no point fighting for your life on lap 25. Biel Souza gets through, and we are down into 2nd place, still the net race leader, but the tyre offset is going to be that much better. We're still within DRS of Biel Souza on the next lap, as we are realising we've done enough management here. We can begin to push our tyres as we go through turn number 6, down towards turn number 7. Biel Souza's almost got that 1 second gap through turn 7, and then towards turn 8, and then towards the final 2 corners on the racetrack, turn 9 and turn 10. We're using our battery here to make sure we keep DRS on Biel Souza just for at least another straight. So it's any extra lap time we can find, we need it. Round the final corner, down the main straight, 1.2 behind. We get the DRS because we were within the second at the detection point, but we haven't got DRS anymore on the straight towards turn 3. We go through turn 1, straight on the power. No point using the overtake here because it's going to be inevitable that Hisser gets by. I just turned the battery off, wave Hisser on by, and want to use his DRS to ensure we can still get some more lap time. The serve is closing in on us as we go through turn number 3 and make our way towards turn 4 and more. Another dose of DRS down towards turn 4. As we go on to lap 29 of 36, and the Sev is there, but crucially, we're still within the second of Hisser as he goes very wide off the circuit, gains probably a 10th there, go running off the road. The Sev is using his battery, he is gaining. We're going to slightly defend the inside here to ensure, just show that we're going to show a defensive shape as we go on the exit of turn 3, making our way down towards turn number 4. We're using our battery, but we don't want to use all of it, but we're going to have to defend. We go to the inside, and instead does go on the inside. We go then set up a wider line to go around the outside, but then on the traction, those tyres on the Racing Bulls just in such better condition than ours, as Bruno Kwan will want to look on the inside. And then we go a little bit deep, but you can see there's just lag, helps him get alongside. He lags inside our car to get alongside, and the only reason he's made that move is because of the lagging. The desync, they've been able to make that move because the game has allowed them to get inside of our car as we go in towards turn 9 and turn number 10. That was an almost perfect cut there between different laps. We go down the main straight once again. Ezo's now on our rear, and we are fighting for 4th, but Ezo has other ideas. Goes on for the inside turn number 9. I leave him just enough room. Then tries again on the inside turn number 10. And it's just idiotic, I would say. It's stupid to go for it there, because I said to him off race, you probably costed yourself a podium going for that. Just impatience. There's no patience whatsoever. And now he's got to give himself more work to do. He probably could have just flew by here, considering I was struggling by battery. But now you see, he hasn't even got the battery to attack me on the run down to turn number 3. And I was not happy with this at all, because it cost us both time, and he's costing himself even more time just staying stuck behind me. I don't really want to let him by now after what he's done, but I ain't really got a choice. I just wave him on by, and then into turn 4, runs it in deep, costing himself even more time, and that's just a lack of race IQ from the McLaren driver, without a doubt. Just absolutely no patience there, costing himself so much time. But on the final lap of the race, Bio Souza wins. We are going to be within 6 seconds of Hisser, who's got a 6-second penalty. So, we're on the final corner. It's a personal best result in the race. It is P5 in the Grand Prix. 10 points in the bag. That's our best result in Tuatara. And considering how competitive the grid is, I, without a doubt, take that. 5th place, 2.6 ahead of Hisser. It is a personal best result, like I've already said. Yabba dabba dee, we do take that. As there's your race results, Bio wins from Nisser and then Bruno, 2 Williams on the podium, Ezzo in 4th, myself in 5th, Hisser in 6th, Syrah in 7th, Davi in 8th, Exotic in 9th, and then my teammate Caio in 10th. And that is the end of the Austrian Grand Prix. If you have enjoyed, like, subscribe, and then we will be back for whenever we are racing next. There will be another video out soon, but for now, ciao adios, I am done.